Okay, there we go. Hello. Good morning. Jesus Christ. Nick's already back in here with the resub for 6 months? So that's oh my lord. I'm always so confused with the wording. Isn't like you immediately did the 6 months sub for the discount? Hello. How are you doing, my love? How are you doing, Wishity Wash? How are we today? Beautiful Wednesday. Ah, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. I swear to God, I've been fucking around with the position of the microphone and I am just, I'm not sure, so it says, I don't know if I probably just can't read, I'm just confused. It says, Nix resubscribed for 6 months at tier 1. They have been subscribed for 7 months. So does that mean, because it says resubscribed for 6 months, that it's the 6 months discounted version instead of like, just 1 month at a time? I still don't know what words mean. Drive around looking for homeless people to give them hot coffee. That's nice. That's really cool. That's really nice. Depending on what state are you in again, I would assume that it's probably really cold right now then. I love seeing like people doing it themselves, or those little organizations that there are where they give like out food and hot drinks for the homeless people. That's nice. Texas. Okay. Nice. 7, I think, indicates I'm entering my 7 months of summer. Yes, I think, yes, exactly. That's definitely that they have been subscribed for 7 months now. Yes. Then resubscribe for 6 months. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Words that mean things. You're on a fantastic streak. I was thinking that I kind of want to do something similar to what Elixa does, because I feel like sending out postcards as like a thank you, or like sending out something as a thank you for people that have been subscribed for so long would be really, really cool, and the least I could do. I just don't know what, because I don't, like, I know that we've talked about this, and then it's like, oh, just, do what you want to do and whatever, but I don't want to just still copy what Alexa does. I want to do something myself. Technically speaking, we could just design our own postcard in Canva, right? I need to see. I want to do something. It's overdue. It's long overdue. Just my family and organization or anything. That's cool. Like, as I said, like, that's really nice. People do that by themselves, even without like a club or anything. Stay hello. And proof I have, just because you always keep saying I have 2 different waters. I have sparkly water and normal water. There is no Coke on this table because it's too early in the morning. In 1 month, I have to remember to sub on desktop. Why is that? They already, as far as I know, they already increased the prices for the phone subs like months ago, or not? Acceptable. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, because it's been cheaper on the desktop. Yeah, very important. Every dollar is important. Every dollar is important. Always sub on desktop. Always sub on desktop. Or is it also cheaper if does it make a difference if you sub in the Twitch app on your phone, or if you go into the browser and activate the desktop version of the browser? Does that make a difference, or does it still know no, you're on your phone? If you do the browser on phone, it says, okay, that's good to know then, because that makes it a little easier. Okay, we got our first, no, our second kitten cuddle. Nix, you have not grabbed your kitten cuddle yet. Unacceptable. Let's see. Let's do that real quick. What do we got? Wishity Wash. And Gummy. Shit, where is it? You got a British long hair cat. Nice. Basic, but fantabulous and cuddly. Let me do that real quick. British long hair kitten. Let's see if we can find like a cute new picture, not always the same. Oh, that's cute. I'll take that one. Okay, baba. Who said want for that naked cat? Elixa, goddamn. Elixa wants one of the naked kitties. I see. Postcard with stickers, maybe. Honestly, why not? So for everyone, or like in general again, I made a, what is it? Oh god, what's the name again? Not a throne page. I made oh my fucking god. A fourth wall shop like a while ago because it doesn't cost any money. You can do whatever you want on there, where you can design your own stuff. And I ordered myself 2 t-shirts that I made, that you guys can technically buy and all of that. And I was also working on some stickers, and I know that they look basic as fucking like I haven't looked at that in a while. Kind of want to get back to that. It would be kind of fun to do that because I think oh my god, who is it? Fallout Girl itself, she said she has a couple of Fallout Girl stickers and all of that she wanted to send out to people. That would be really cool. Okay, and Stay got an American short here. Nice. Let me do that one real quick. It would definitely be cool to try to get back to that a little bit again. Because even if I'm the only one that buys samples for my own shit out of my own store, that's more than fine. Why not? I got 2 fantastic t-shirts out of that. Munchkin. Oh, nice. The Munchkins are so adorable. God dang it. I am a pro when it comes to copy pasting. I know what buttons to click most of the time. Okay, what is like the cutest fucking Munchkin I can find? Why is there someone in front of my door? Ew. Ah, someone giving out cards again. Okay, give me 1 second. Munchkin. Yeah. That is adorable. Is that a Munchkin kitten? Not sure. Give me 1 second. Hello, Karth. How are you doing today? Give me 1 second. Very important. Let's get that one. Cat business, very important. Okay. I'm gonna be lurking kind of still working. Okay, nice. I appreciate the lurk very much. Thank you for dropping by. And I hope that work is not annoying or anything. Thank you for reminding me. I'm so bad at grabbing it. Oh, I always remember Elixir's because ice cream. Wow, so you're saying that ice cream is more important than cats? Excuse me. I always remember Elixir's Munchkin, yes. Hear me out. Get a Polaroid camera and do a postcard with a cute behind-the-scenes photo. Okay, listen. Okay, Polaroids are like, okay, I have never had a Polaroid camera. Because I mean, you know, I've seen them and all of that, and sometimes, or like most of the time, they are fucking expensive. But I think they are like cheap versions, like the little throwaway ones. I've never taken a picture with a Polaroid camera. And I think that would be really, really cool. Or just in general, take pictures with that camera, even if it's like of the dogs or anything, and send that to someone. I think that would be honestly incredibly adorable. If you do 1 or 2 pages of stickers, would be good with the postcards. Yeah, like a couple of like a handful of stickers. It's just a matter of I would have to think about what kind of stickers first, because I think I have what was it? Because I did magnets and stickers. Do I only have 1 sticker and that says I hate it here? I'm not sure. Okay, for 1, just because we need to think. I want to think about something. Okay. With a message in the back. Oh yeah, I can like write stuff on it. Yes, honestly. I still need to finish Ghostwire. I'm right at the end, but got distracted by some other stuff. Oh lord. Well, as I said, we're gonna play the Prelude. Is it called Prelude? Am I pronouncing this wrong the whole time? We're gonna play that first. I think Rico said it's more like a novel-ish situation. I'm not sure, because I didn't look at things the way that I should have. If that means a lot of reading for me. I think it's more reading than listening. I don't know if everything is voiced over, but we'll see. And I really hope that I'm gonna like Ghostwire, because it looks so cool. It's just a matter of I might really suck at this game. I'm not saying that, man, but I'm also hungry, bitch. God dang it. Polaroids are sweet as hell. Right? Polaroids are so cool. My suggestion is based on my dislikes of stickers because they ick me. That is honestly fair. I never played the Prelude, so I can't say. Yeah, so we'll see. I got both of the games for free on Epic Games again. And I kind of wanna, or in my head, I like my chronological orders. And I want to know what are we kind of getting into in the events that lead up to whatever happens in the game. So we'll see about that one. And okay, let's put it like that. I have a weird love-hate relationship with stickers, I'm not gonna lie. So my thing is, technically speaking, I like stickers. Stickers are kind of cool, but then I can't commit to sticking the sticker somewhere, if that makes sense. I'm always like, if I put the sticker somewhere, it's on there. I can't take it off again. Like, that's a commitment that I am scared to make. So I just have a box of stickers that I will never use, but I have the stickers. Ghostwire, being a Bethesda game, has been on Game Pass for a while since Microsoft acquired them. I think, I think I've seen it on there. I just don't know. Is it? I mean, even if it's on Game Pass, I don't remember. Is it therefore also on PC Game Pass, or is it only on the console? But anyway, either way, we got it. We got the game. Can I properly search for this? Okay, yeah, nice. It goes, or mother of God, it also works for the PC Game Pass. That's nice. Main story 11 hours, main an extra 22 hours, completion is 41 hours. We'll see about that one. We always take longer, let's be honest. Good morning, Elixir. How are you doing? I like decals over regular stickers. What is technically speaking the difference? If I think about decals, I think about the ones that are like water resistant that you can use on your car and like just outside too, right? That's probably the only difference, right? Like decals are thicker or just resistant in general, right? Not necessarily thicker, just they're resistant, right? I always have to think about car decals. Even just having it gives me an ick. I don't know, man. Oh, really? Okay. Note to myself, Nyx does not like stickers. And at least I got third. Nice. My earliest memories of disliking stickers is in second grade. I declined a smiley face sticker on my popsicle stick. What? 90% sure for PC. Yes, it's thank God for both of them. And Nyx, Elixir got a Sphinx kitten, so she got another, or that's at least another naked one. Because apparently, I think Elixir likes naked cats. Hello, let's see. All the kitten cuddles. Okay, let's see what. Look at that little ball sack. Oh lord. Okay, what is the cutest little ball sack I can find? That sounds worse than it is, but let's be honest. Naked cats are ball sacks. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I told you about that before, right? My father-in-law, Evan's dad, keeps sending me pictures of naked cats because I said before that they remind me of ball sacks. So that's that.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Thank you for the hydrate. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 21 kitties, nice. Exactly those. I'm about 40 hours into my 100% run and still have 20% achievements to get. 100%, like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, every time I see, oh yeah, I don't know, let's say 10 hours to complete a game. I need at least 15. 40 hours to complete a game. Let's look at 60, like, I need more time. I am so slow at, that's the wrong one, at looking around and finding stuff because I need to look, like, very thoroughly, so it's gonna take a while longer. The glue is stronger and more. Okay, yeah, so, okay, that's what I figured. I love skinless skin. You mean hairless? They have skin, Elixir. Elixir, they have skin. You mean hairless cats, skinless cats. Oh God. Elixir is a naked cat in disguise. I mean, probably. I don't tell just anyone this, Nyx, but underneath all these clothes, I'm naked. That's disgusting, Elixir. Actually, that is. I don't know about that one. Being naked is a choice underneath your clothes. Feels a little weird to me. Little kinky. I'm not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. God damn. Skinless cats. Jesus, mother of God. Okay. Mother. Mother, I crave violence. Okay. But yeah, naked cats are just ball sacks to me. Hairless cats, not skinless cats. Okay. Let's see. Oh God, where am I? Where am I? Oh Jesus, mother. Okay. So. We'll see how the game is. I'm excited. I want a skinless cat. I would terrorize kids. Oh, Jesus. I mean, fair. But got the poor cat. The poor cat. He already do wash. Oh, Jesus. Beautiful, Nyx. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. um... Hello, Care. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? But yes, we were. I don't know, Alex, how much you heard about it. I kind of wanna do something similar to you, sending out the postcards for people. Because Nyx is, for example, on her. I think it's a 7 months streak even. And having people sub for more than 6 months, or like in general, it even for 2 months, it's wild. So I want to do something. I was thinking about maybe doing something with Fourth Wall. Or can you do your own postcards over Canvas somehow? Can you just do your own postcards? Like, as long as you put a stamp on it, that doesn't matter, right? You can send off a piece of paper in the mail. As long as there's a stamp on it, the post should not care, right? Because that would be really cool. You can design anything. Look at that. Okay, fantastic. I think I kind of want to look into that. Like, send, like, something off. And then the Polaroid, Nyx was talking about Polaroids. Like, maybe making Polaroids. Us girlies can help, yes. How much does, I don't know what a good Polaroid, okay, what a fine Polaroid camera is, as in, like, nothing that costs, like, $200. But, like, a cute quality where it's like, yeah, no, that looks good. Polaroid camera. Right, like, that is such a good idea from Nyx. Or, like, you were saying, like, behind the scenes pictures, for example. Or, like, a Polaroid, even, like, just Evan's helmet. A Polaroid of the cats or the dogs or anything. If anyone would want it, I could even try to take a Polaroid of me, but let's be honest, I would probably fucking hate that, and that's gonna look ugly as hell, but it's fine. Um, how are we doing today, Care? Let's see. I keep seeing the Fujifilm ones. I think those are like basic ass ones for 139. The Polaroid Go generation, that one is 100. That one looks pretty cool. Oh, there we go. The Fujifilm Instax Mini, $78. Oh, honestly, the one from now Polaroid Now, they look so fancy. I'm good, nice. I'm glad to hear that. So I know this answer myself already, because now when I'm looking at it, you look through that tiny peephole, and in that little hole you see what the picture is gonna look like in the end. You don't have the display, obviously. So I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how to. I think Eva just will have to take a picture of me if we were to do that, because I don't know at what angle to take a selfie with something that I can't see a display of. The mini ones seem like they'd be good for the purpose, right? Instead of looking for Polaroid, specifically search instant camera, but really the only two options are Polaroid and Fujifilm. Okay. Yeah, so I do have the Fujifilm here immediately, the instant camera. Do the millennial angle. That one is like from like top to, I don't, like from up here down, right? Or? Riku, hello! There's a tiny square mirror in the front for selfies. Is there? Oh, I think I see it. I think it's the one like above the lens. I think so, because that should be the flash. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Look at Riku. Riku being so smart. If I saw Polaroid Redeem or Superb, I would immediately be assuming some feet pics or something. Listen, for the feet pics, that's the wrong platform. Technically speaking. We could put a feed finder link somewhere, and then whoever pays for that is not my problem. Oh, Jesus. I'm not smart, Max, you Stefan. Well, Riku, for one, the one thing does not have to do anything with the other. You are smart. And you remember things, which is fantastic. How are you doing today? Oh, Jesus Christ. That would be so, like, I'm not, oh, that would be disgusting, but so funny. Girlies only too. Yes. The guys get feed pics from Evan, the girls get feed pics from me. I think that's a fair trade. 1 year sub? Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Did you know that you have to pay for membership to sell a feed? What? You have to have a membership fee? What the hell? That is ridiculous. What? For one, how do you know that? That is ridiculous. Depending on how high that is. Hello, Jesus. The one time that I don't go into the just chatting scene, everyone plops up. I love all of you guys, thank you so much, but Jesus Christ, the one time I don't do that. So, okay, Riku. 2020 was hard at all of us, okay? I am not judging, I'm just asking why. The only question is, this feed finder, for anyone that no one needs to say how or what or whatever, on feed finder, is there like an explore page, as in like that people would easily be able to find you and buy your pictures? Or is it how apparently OnlyFans is, that there is no search option and that's why people have to promote that shit on other websites? Because if there's no explore page on feed finder, that's gonna be difficult. I don't know why we're talking about this, but curiosity. It's like Instagram. Okay, fantastic. Hi, X, Nyx, and Alexa. I love how all three has an X name. Right? They're so fancy. Hello, everyone. Nyx, Alexa, would you mind giving some shoutouts? I still have not gotten my shit together. I am so sorry. Oh my god. XXX. There's a recommended feed. Okay. Okay. When times get hard. If times get hard. Feed finder. Technically speaking, we could also do Tobin pictures. I don't think anyone would say no to Tobin pictures. Maybe. Oh my god. I don't know what this has turned into. I'm not. Am I sorry? I'm not sure. It happens. Okay. So, let's in general. We're probably gonna go with this one. But let's go instant. What did we say? Instant camera. I've never had a Polaroid camera. That is gonna be so fancy. I think the one for 78 should be fine. The question is, does this come with films? It should come with a couple of them at least. I think the films are fucking expensive, right? Does it come with films? Choking hazard. Small parts, not for children under 3 years old. Thank you for that warning. I would have... I'm not finishing that sentence. Does it come with something? Does it... Can I have... Mini 11 captures bright backgrounds and bright subjects, even in dark scenes. One-touch selfie mode. The Mini 11 has a built-in macro mode and selfie mirror for the perfect selfie. You don't need a close-up lens attachment. Just pull out the lens barrel until the selfie mode marks appears. Oh, that is fancy. Customize your camera. 2 shutters button. Accessories are included. Jewel button and a glow button. And it works with two AA batteries, double A batteries. So not even charged. That's cool. Only Beans. We're making an Only Beans fan. I'm here for it. Yes, thank you for the shout out, Alexa. You are absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. And look at that. Leveled up or ranked up to a newbie kitten with 500 points. Absolutely fantastic. In OnlyFans, there is someone posing fully clothed, but in a suggestive pose while eating pizza. That sounds okay. That sounds honestly like content that I would not mind seeing. OnlyPans. There's also someone in full Victorian clothes and reveal ankles. Oh my ankles! Oh my god! And another one doing the cat Tobin's. Goddamn. I don't know why, but that reminded me of my Instagram feed. My Instagram feed is an absolute mess at this point. I don't know what had happened or what has happened during the last like 6 months or whatnot. The second I click on one pimple popping video, my whole For You page or recommended page is full of the most disgusting pimple popping skin, whatever the hell, that I'm just like, I hate it here. But then I click on 10,000 cat pictures and nothing changes. So I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. I don't even look at Instagram. I try to do Instagram over TikTok because with TikTok, I just scroll forever, and I don't want that anymore. At least with Instagram, because of these pictures, I can stop and get my shit together. But, I don't know. So, eh. And it's just been weird. And, like, I've been seeing, and I swear to God, I have not clicked on a single disgusting post like that. It hasn't happened for a little bit now, but I've had a phase where there were so many pictures that should, in my opinion, only be posted on OnlyFans. I reported every single one of these, and they kept popping back up and back up, and I'm just like, how does Instagram allow straight up naked girls posting themselves? And why does that end up on my For You page? Like, those posts you don't like, there should be a not interested option somewhere. I mean, there is a not interested option. You can do not interested, but that doesn't help. I click not interested and block and whatever on everything, and it doesn't do anything. And then I can like however much other stuff I want, and it doesn't do anything. The Facebook up, what do you really expect? They're a tablet company for terrible products. Listen, like as I said, I have not had a single problem with what Instagram showed me for years now. My For You page, or like the Explore page, has always been on point with adorable cat pictures or tattoo pictures when I was searching for tattoos, webtoon stuff or whatever. During the last, I want to say 6 months, something with the algorithm just broke, and it's just disgusting right now. I had like 2 weeks after I reset everything that it was fine, and then I click on one pimple popping video, and it's just disgusting. Everything disgusting. I don't know. Anyways, let me just do this real quick. Okay. I keep getting AI noodles dancing on poles like stripper food, and I don't know what that says about me. What the hell? Algorithm moderation stuff has changed pretty drastically in the last year. Then that might be that problem then. Oh man. But yeah, it's just a matter of like, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, wait, so is this... Does this come with thingies? I don't think that this comes with, what's it called? The films. Camera body and accessories. Can I help you? The films itself, 20 shots are $30. Oh, Lord. That's a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. I need to look at that at some point. Remind instant camera. We'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do. Cameras usually come with a small pack of film. So this one specifically said, only camera and accessories. So there was no film in that one. But there are packages where it comes with it. I just need to find it. But I'm not gonna do that right now, because otherwise it takes too long. But yes. I'm not, like, uninterested in that. Oh, Jesus. I mean, honestly, the amount of times that I've seen people in dinosaur costumes on a stripping pole, that just immediately makes my day better. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think we got some ideas for what we can do for the subs. Oh, also for everyone that hasn't seen the Discord notification yet, I'm just gonna set it there now, or like just keep it in my mind. That way we don't forget it again. It doesn't get pushed back again. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I'm gonna pretty much take the day off, or not the day off, but like Evan is gonna do a stream finally again, because you know you guys wanted it. He's been wanting to do it for a little bit, so I think it is March 1st. We're gonna have a Helmet Man, Peanut Plays, whatever the hell. We're gonna see what the actual name is gonna be. I don't know at this point anymore. And he's gonna play a game. If you guys have suggestions, put it in a suggestion box. He's gonna think about games himself. But yes, you'll have to deal with him for a couple of hours and instead of me. Change in scenery. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But just a heads up, I will try to remember to immediately put that on the stream schedule for next week. But yes, okay. I think we can jump in. I hope that your ears are not gonna start bleeding because the beginning is really loud. The beginning is really loud. I put it down already. It should not kill anyone's ears, but I can't promise anything. So we'll see. Okay, that's great. A Jennyless Saturday. I will be in chat. I will be in chat with all of you. I'm not gonna be completely gone. Okay, that works. Oh, God, is that bright? Let's see. Okay. It looks so cool, and it's always Shibuya. Why is it always Shibuya? I feel like shit always goes down in Shibuya. Lots of audio volume. Yeah, I thought that the beginning is ridiculously loud. I put that all the way down already again. I thought it was... It's hopefully gonna be better. Because it wanted to go, like, it was bleeding my ears. It should be better doing the rest when we can actually adjust the audio more, but the beginning was just, violent. I am so sorry. Shibuya is where the red district is. I mean, yes, but what has that to do with anything? Oh, lord. Are we gonna go in the red district immediately? Or is it the kind of people that go there and those are the ones that cause the trouble? Anyways, okay, let's see, because I already... The background music volume is off. Master volume, I put that down a little bit. We'll see. We're gonna play around with it a little bit. It's perfect for crime, mystery, violence, trouble, surround. Okay, fair. Okay. We'll see. I'm gonna try adjusting the volume, because I don't think it's gonna be that violently loud throughout the whole game. Okay, we'll see. Because, for example, now there's nothing going on. Oh, God. And we'll see if I'm in the way if I need to move. I might be in the way. How do I? Rinko? That's gonna be a lot of rating, but I knew that this was coming. I thought it was... Honestly, I did not think it was voiced over. I was just hoping in the back of my mind that suddenly it was voiced over. You could never be in the way, as sometimes I'm in the way, let's be honest. Okay. Let's see if I'm falling over every single word. I know, but in the back of my mind, I was like, maybe this is voiced over. I don't know. I'm delusional. We know this by now. Okay. Let's just pray for not too many names that I cannot pronounce and words that I cannot pronounce. I apologize in advance. Riku must be lying. Maybe they voiced it over the last couple of... I don't know. Okay. Goddammit, Rinko. Erika? It looks really cool already. I can't hear anything. Like, I see that there is apparently some game sound, but nothing is happening. I give you credit for playing new games. I try my best. Okay. Maybe background volume... I mean, it's kind of music, but I think we need that, because otherwise there is literally nothing happening. I'm scared of our ears just bleeding all of a sudden again. Because in my head, VO is voiceover. This game is about an hour or so long? Okay. So, what is VO if it's not voiceover? I'm nervous about playing a game that I've never played before on stream. The only thing that I might be nervous about is me hating the game or just sucking at the game. But I don't really think about it that much. For me, it's more of a, we'll experience this together, we see how it is. So, we'll see. So, that was probably what made our ears bleed, I would assume. What is VO if it's not voiceover? I am so scared of making all of your ears bleed, I am not gonna lie. We'll see how this is. I'm trying to channel my inner Jenny tonight. Aww. You got this. You got this. Okay. No one wants to talk about it, but it's all that's on anyone's mind these days. Mysterious things happening all around Shibuya. Maybe Gojo is somewhere in the corner, and getting absolutely fucking torn apart today. If you don't like first-person shooter platforms, the main game may not be it for you. Yeah, like, it always depends. I am, technically speaking, I am not the biggest fan of first-person shooters. But, like, with the story being incredibly... hopefully being incredibly interesting and just the setting and everything, maybe that will make everything better for me. Tip, max everything, and lower the main volume. Okay, we can try that. So let's do that. And then maybe to here? We're gonna have to figure it out together. Because yeah, I don't want to make anyone's ears bleed, or more like, I don't want to have a shit ton of audio clipping. We'll see. Because there's not a lot going on right now, obviously. We have like a little bit of... sightings, attacks, disappearances, fear. How was a kid supposed to be a kid in a time like this? Joke's on you, my ears always bleed. They should not be bleeding. But honestly, Ryota never really was like most kids. He's not usually glued to his phone all day. Oh, look at that. We got like a little thingy here. Oh, okay. The Kirigauga vanishing. Another vanishing, and the bathroom vanishing. Ryota's concerns bring him to a mysterious case file posted online. It's titled The Kirigauga Vanishing. He reads it to himself the best he can. Having tracked another report of dark fog to the area, I arrived to find it had passed, leaving dreary rain hanging over the neighborhood. At the scene, all we found were the clothes of a mother and a son, left behind like two molted cicada shells? Okay, I know what the animal is, but... cicada? It's hard to even imagine a parent and her child just gone. Precious lives snuffed out forever. My heart sank knowing that I had failed to protect them. It was the worst feeling I'd ever felt. As if on cue, the rain started pouring down, heavier and heavier. It fell with each passing minute, but I couldn't be bothered to take out my umbrella. That's when the obvious culprits returned to the scene of the crime. A group of monsters that had umbrellas of their own, as if rain followed them wherever they go. I was furious. I brought hell down onto them at that very moment. They tried to protect themselves with the umbrellas, but I just kept pounding on them until they were battered and broken. I was so exhausted. I could have fallen over at any moment, but my utter wrath kept me going. As I picked up to leave, I still refused to open up my own umbrella. I just walked away, rain pouring and soaking me to the bone. KK. Okay. What do we think about the background sound so far? Because I feel like that's barely there. The first time I heard... Is it cicades? Cicada? We didn't have them in my hometown area. I thought an electrical transformer was broken or something. Oh, Jesus. So I'm used to, like, the little ones, right? I'm used to, like, maybe sometimes hearing them when you're, like, out in the woods. Not in the woods, but, like, when you're, like, out on a field or something. I'm used to hearing them, like, a tiny bit, right? Last year... I don't even know when it was, like, in fall or something. The beginning of the year? Sometime last year. We had kind of an infestation, if that makes sense. So, they were in our garage, they were behind the kitchen counters or whatever. And when they started, they were so god-awfully loud, and we did everything. At some point, I think the cats took mostly care of them, and at some points they just stopped, but that was so god-awfully loud. I have never heard it that loud in my entire life, and I hate these animals. I hate them. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. They're loud, they are annoying, and they come in packs, apparently. I don't know. It's weird animals. Weird and loud animals. Unable to shake the idea that monsters are all around, Ryota navigates on his phone to a document called the Marunouchi Vanishing? The language is complicated, but he works to understand it. It says... Yeah, it was awful, because it took us so long to figure out where it was coming from, if that makes sense. Like, the cats, they were fucking around in certain spots, so it was like, okay, it looks like it might be in there. But it was indoors, and it just sounded like it came from everywhere, if you know what I mean. Like, it was all around. It was impossible to pinpoint it. And it was months. It got dark outside. They started. It was fucking annoying trying to watch TV. And I think that was around the time that Hazel had her operation, so we had to sleep, you know, when we were sleeping with her on the couch. So that was right there. It was horrible. It hasn't happened again so far. I hope it's not gonna happen again, because, that was not nice. And a mosquito infestation in a bedroom 1 year. Oh, shit, no. That is not nice. God dang. I hate it. I got a tip on a missing woman from Maruna... Call me shit. Marunouchi? My brain is going from German pronunciation to English to what I think might be some kind of Japanese, not I don't even want to say Japanese, but like just random ass pronunciations, and my brain is scattering. When you've been a detective as long as I have, you tend to build up a big network of contacts. Maru no Ochi. I will forget that the second I see the word again. Maru no Ochi. Oh, Lord. The story my contact told me was that they saw the woman one day when the fog rolled in. It blanketed the area and then poof, she was gone. Times like these make me wish a certain somebody was around. Come to think of it, the fog and these disappearances set the scene for when I first met the rest of my crew. I think we can make it. I will regret this the second something loud happens, I'm pretty sure. Drop the W sound on the... The W's. Maru no Ochi? Maru no Ochi? No, Maru no... Maru... Oh my god. Maru no Ochi. Maru no Ochi. Maru no Ochi? We learn here together. Everybody kept talking about folks just up and disappearing, and I thought it was a load of horse shit. Wasn't till I met them and until my encounter that I believed. Good try. I'm trying my best. Oh lord. Pronunciation is difficult. Ever since then, I've been haunted by what I would have once called hallucinations. Turns out being able to see spirits and monsters isn't fantasy movie nonsense after all. Guess I should be thankful, because otherwise I wouldn't have seen through that monster taking the form of the woman. She made a bunch of red orbs appear that chased me around, but I knew so long as I didn't let myself get surrounded, I would be okay. She was a nightmare to look at, so I put her out of her misery. Oh lord. When I searched the scene, I spotted a woman's handbag, found the missing lady's ID cards in there. Then I came across some clothes that looked like they would have been hers. They were in a little pile, but the way they had fallen made it clear her body had just vanished. No mistaking whose handiwork it was either. I would finally manage to get my hands on a solid enough lead to work with. KK. Okay. Look at that, a word I can pronounce. Bathroom. Could monsters really live among us? Yes. These case files say that yes, they absolutely can and do, according to this one. A lady called me about a missing person who vanished from the bathroom of her apartment. Usually I would brush it off as another runaway, but after seeing the crows circling above her apartment, I had a feeling there would be more to this. The black stains on the front door verified my hunch. It turns out that I'm the only one that can see these black stains. Okay. The lady who lived there and showed me in made no signs of noticing it. She showed me the bathtub and gave me a play-by-play of what happened. Her boyfriend was taking a bath longer than usual, and so she went to the bathroom to check on him. When she opened the door, her boyfriend was gone, and for a short instant, There was a reflection of an old shrine on the surface of the bathwater. Oh, lord. I rubbed my finger on the rim of the bathtub, and there was a transparent, sticky, slime-like substance on it. A reflection of a shrine shone on the water's surface. I'll need to talk further with my team about this incident to see if these things ring any bells. I perched a black stain on the front door and then left the scene. Poor lady, what will she do now? What can any of us do? KK. I clicked on this, didn't I? In these posts, the kids had found something, or rather someone called KK, has been looking into monsters in this part of town. I believe her just like Ryota. Mother of God. Social media would never lie, and that means KK is an expert, maybe the expert, in all things paranormal. There's only one thing left to do. Having pored over every story, post, and grainy photo about local monsters, he could find Ryota prepares to take it. He could what? Excuse me. A grainy photo about local monsters he could find. Ryota prepares to take action. There's a 9-second DM on Discord for you. Oh lord, Riku is giving me all the insights on how to try to pronounce things correctly, and I will not. Oh my god. Okay, let me see. I am struggling, but I got this. Maybe. I feel like my problem is that I'm reading English. And then I'm supposed to pronounce something that is not technically an English word, and that kind of trips my brain out, as always. Maru no Uchi. Maru no Uchi? I think the R, I was thinking about the R being like that, but as I said, my brain. Maru no Uchi. Maru no Uchi? Yes! There we go, I know how to do things sometimes. It's a language thing, but I love helping people with these things. Yes, I appreciate the help, trust me. Oh my god. Maru no Uchi. I think in my brain it is, I know that there isn't a U in there, but the O's are also in there. Maru no Uchi. Okay. I'm gonna ask this KK guy to help. Okay. Do we think we can make the overall sound louder, or are we going to regret that? Because I'm scared of my voice being like really, really loud in comparison to anything else. Because it's kind of looking like it. I could maybe, let's do that. We'll see. Okay. Just gotta figure out where he lives first. That sounds like a stalker. Oh, look at that! Google! Oh, lord. Oh. Is that normal that this is still here? Ghostwire? Dear Mr. Investigator Person. Oh, lord. Oh, that's fancy. Girinko. Dear Mr. Investigator Person, hello, how are you? I am not good and I need your help. Monsters got my best friend Suzuki. Riko sits up in her chair. She zeroed in on one of a dozen monitors from across a makeshift command center stuffed into the cramped Tokyo apartment. This is what a absolutely professional, overpowered stream setup would look like. You have a monitor for your game, you have a monitor for OBS, you have a monitor for your Spotify, then there's a monitor for Discord, then you have a monitor for the chat itself appear. I don't know. I feel like that is barely enough monitors. I could live with that. One monitor per window. Exactly. Who has multiple windows open on one monitor? Like, come on. One monitor just for mix it up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It happened near the manhole. Please help me get him back. Data flies across the screens, seemingly too much. Charts and graphs, maps and mathematical equations, even social media feeds and open case files. 2 monitors. Sometimes I feel like I need 3, but I feel like the second I were to get a third monitor, which the third monitor is not gonna fit on this desk, there is no space, trust me. I would need a 4th one, and I feel like then it just keeps going. But yeah, I should probably start using the options to have multiple windows next to each other on one monitor, but I do not use that because I don't know why. But it's fine. Somehow, through all of those screens and all of that clutter, Ryota's message catches Rinku's eye. Sounds desperate, but it could just be some bored kid trolling us. Calm and confident, Rinko insists on balancing compassion with skepticism in her analytic approach. People playing space sim games like Cheer Citizen have like 3 to 4. Oh, Jesus Christ. On the other hand, that manhole is within the vicinity of several recent incidents. Maybe he is involved. She knows what she thinks, but she also knows no one can protect Tokyo all by themselves. Trusting your teammates is the only way to keep everyone safe. What do you make of it, Ed? Am I in the way? I'm fine, I think. Ed squints and takes a single deep breath as he turns to the screen. He has something to say, but holds it back. Technology is easy, people are hard. Instead of speaking up, he places a small recorder on his desk. He presses play, and as the audio begins to roll, Ed turns and walks away. I've heard intriguing stories about so-called manhole girls, That sounds bad in a probably very wrong way. Vengeful ghosts of bullied students that trick other children into following them into the sewer. Manhole, I don't know what to tell you. I feel like, I don't know if the translation got kind of lost, if they did that on purpose. This just sounds very bad. From where they never return. A manhole girls. We heard that right, manhole girls. If any information turns up about such anomalies, I would be keen to investigate. Though I speak purely of a personal interest, it might not be enough to make the rest of my team pursue without further evidence. Okay. Safe to say, since you somehow found the time to record something this specific about a single urban legend that you want to look into. Ed is already engrossed in other work. He doesn't respond. He certainly doesn't notice when Rinko rolls her eyes. He rarely does. Probably best we have no idea how you spend your free time, Ed, huh? Eric has been sitting next to Rinko this entire time, listening and waiting for the right time to chime in. That time is... Want me to check it out? Yeah. I don't think so, Erika. It could be dangerous. What if something happens to you? Seriously, you still don't trust me to go out by myself for 5 minutes in the middle of the day? At just 16 years old, Rinku might be right not to trust Erika on something dangerous. But Rinku knows that Erika has shown a maturity beyond her years. He gives Erika an almost sisterly look of skepticism. You know it's not bad. It's so cold. Oh, how cold is it? I have the heater on for 72, but this room does not heat up past 70 right now, apparently. But I know that I can't complain. I know that New York is a little bit worse right now. Rinko quickly turns back to her monitors and away from Erika. Aw, look at the hug. But for all her maturity, Erika can't quite keep from pouting. Stop making that face. Besides, we've got our very own private detective in the vicinity. Already. I'll have him take a look. No, look at that. That's adorable. Did we make like a... We only made one hug command, did we? Not sure. Will I regret making the sound louder? I'm scared that all of a sudden it's gonna get very, very loud and gonna bleed our ears to death. The stall is brimming as a wide array of customers eat in relative silence. The only sound they make is a slurping of their noodles. That silence breaks when a phone begins to vibrate upon the countertop. The owner ignores it, choosing to focus on his meal instead. The phone doesn't care about his hunger and continues to vibrate. The phone wins. The peace and solitude have shattered. Solitude, sorry. There's no way to enjoy noodles. Setch. God damn it. The silent diner finally glances at the screen. He begins to mutter to himself. Another case, these people have me working harder than my enemies ever did. This reminds is a visual novel, and so not much interaction will be going on most of the sense. Yeah, so okay, let's put it like that. I'm just terrified, and if that makes sense, of how loud the opening was all of a sudden. That at some point we might get like a scaring us sound or something, and that just rocks our shit, if you know what I mean. Like a little eh. That's what I'm kind of afraid of, if that makes sense. We'll see. Can't even get 5 minutes to enjoy a nice, quiet lunch. I have my sound at fucking 8 right now. Can I... Oh. Could I actually decline, or would that not let me? Let's get the phone.
Boy.
Let me guess, I'll be risking life and limb. That's why you let it ring for so long? Too scared to pick up? You know the exact day I stopped being scared of anything. The day you stopped being a loner and hooked up with us so we could have your back? Sure, that works. Besides, I'm not full enough to pretend this team isn't half okay. If you need backup, you know I'll be there. No questions asked. I actually already volunteered. But right now, there's nothing dangerous to be worried about. It's a simple check-in on a report of some suspicious activity that might be connected to these phenomena we've been looking into. It's always the simple cases that go south the fastest. You know what? You're right. Maybe Erika should run point on this one. Sure, she's just a kid, but you're so busy. Oh, but hold up. Let's not sacrifice the rookie to make me look bad. I'm already out. Send me the info and I'll get on it. First, though, I need to talk to one of you about something. Oh my god, we got choices. Okay, I mean, what do you want to talk about? Just talk to her, maybe? Hey, Rinko. Let me guess. Pissed I interrupted your precious solitary soba time guy. Irked, not pissed. I was almost done. God forbid the report of a vengeful spirit abducting children interrupt the same bowl of noodles you've had 1,000 times. Not much left in this world I love. When I think of something else, I will tell you. You won't have a chance to add to that list if we don't figure this out. We both know how powerful the forces we're dealing with are. Soba's good. I don't think I've ever had soba. I don't think so, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the exact definition is, if that makes sense. I'd have it 1,000 times. 1,000? I can't talk today. 1,000 times too. We need to get sushi again from Sam's Club. I need my sushi again. I'm not gonna lie. The picture that I posted the other day where we ordered sushi and like the spring rolls and whatnot, the sushi rolls there are not as good as the ones from Sam's Club, because Sam's Club has like a really nice, I don't want to say sauce, but they have like some kind of, I posted a picture of that before. They have like a really nice, I don't want to say topping on the sushi rolls, but like just something that gives like crunch and more flavor and like kind of a saucy type that is completely missing on the other sushi rolls from the restaurant, which is sad because the Sam's Club ones are cheaper. Japanese food party win. It would be so cool, honestly, if we would do like a mukbang. Oh god, mukbang? And in German it's mukbang. Is it a mukbang in English? I don't know what you like the eat and talk. That would be honestly really, really cool if we could do like a stream like that where we just have everyone's camera in there and we're just talking and just eating. That would be kind of cool, honestly. So mukbang, mukbang. I think it's just mukbang, right? We don't need to Americanize or Englishify everything. Mukbang? Yes, okay. I figured. Nice. That would be really cool, right? Technically, I don't really like eating in front of people, but like depending on what it is, I can try to not make an absolute fool of myself. And I already. You won't have a chance to add to that list if we don't figure this out. We both know how powerful the forces we're dealing with really are. Like, okay, let's, okay, I do not count this as anything. That was just torture, okay? That was torture, that was not fun. Oh man, I should have, I swear to God. I should have save that receipt to write that off on my taxes, because that was so expensive and so ridiculous. I am honestly salty that I did not get that I did not keep that receipt. That was oh, dang it. That would have been worth the fucking write-off. We have to keep pulling these threads until we've unraveled the whole damn thing. No thread is too small. Guess I can't argue with that.
Yes.
I know I can rely on you. It might be the only thing I know for certain. And I go prove how smart I am, dumbass. It's the job I was born to do. Could have checked the bank statement. Yeah, but so the problem is I mean, I could have looked up the date and all. Yeah. Did we buy that all? We bought most of it all on one day. But we also bought like some other stuff that was... I don't know. I probably should have done that. Oh, well, now it's too late. I already sent the shit off. Oh, well. It's fine. Next time. Next time. Ryota doesn't notice the people passing him on the street. They don't notice him either. He is young, but he's very much alone. I'm honestly pissed now that I did not think about just checking the bank statement. Oh, well. It is what it is. But on the other hand, that wouldn't have showed what exactly we bought, so I don't think that would have worked, right? Because it should have, it's not an itemized list, so that purchase could have been anything, but oh well, it's fine. His focus is centered on the small bit of paper in his hand. After a couple folds, the paper finds a familiar configuration. It is what it is. $50 or what that would have been. With the head, arms, and body, it takes shape. A palm-sized person stands in his hand. Excuse me, what? Oh lord. As Ryota inspects his creation, someone who has been observing him from afar steps out of the shadow.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi. I'm so sad that was so quiet. I love that. Oh my god. What have you got there? Ryota looks up. He's nervous, but clutches the paper doll in his hand to stay brave. He's not running or hiding, despite the gruff stranger staring at him. No need to be afraid. I'm not here to do anything bad to you or your little friend. Gotta admit, I've known to carry the odd paper doll with me on investigations. Strange habit, I know. But you get the benefits of a partner without the annoying small talk. Ryota's shoulders ease. He lets his guard down as he listens to the detective and re-examines the folded paper. The detective surprises him with his playful tone. He's rusty, but he somehow still feels comfortable talking to this scared kid. Sometimes paper dolls are used for magical purposes. You a sorcerer by any chance? And now's the time to tell me. So you really are him, huh? Gonna have to be more specific, kid.
Nah.
You're KK, the ghost hunter from the files. You must be. I just thought you'd be taller. God dang it. They say you solve strange mysteries. Right? KK? Maybe. The detective looks closely at Ryota's phone. He sees a social media post featuring photos of various case files he has worked on, collected in one place. Look, I only used those initials because writing up my name is a pain, and I got too much pain already. Oh my fucking god. Who does he remind me of? He is such a lazy bastard. Oh my god. Fucking fantastic. That's your problem, right? Anyhow, that's me, KK, but I'm not a ghost hunter, I'm a detective. KK's demeanor hardens a bit, dropping the playfulness. You wanted an investigator, kid. Well, you got one. I'm so glad you're going to look into the disappearances at the manholes. I hate that word. I hate that word so much. Can we... Here's the thing. I already did. Made some calls on the way there. On the way here, there's no record of any recent disappearances. Still got a few friends on the force, so I can dig up dirt quick. KK shoots Ryota a serious look. Manholes? I don't know at this point, man. I don't know what manholes are. I am confused.
Oh.
Not trying to pull a fast one on me, kid. On me, are you, kid? It's true, honest. My body's Sosuke. In my head, it's just Sasuke. In my head, I just read Sasuke. I don't know why. Sosuke? Or is it Sosu? You pronounce every letter in here, right? Manhole is a heavy metal cover over a sewer or drainage. That makes more sense. I did not know that that was an actual word. Is there not a different word for that? There is a... I fucking hate them. Is there not a different word for that? Am I always heavy? I like what the Ninja Turtles are always shown coming out of. Like, yes, but like, is there... No, a pothole is something else. Isn't a pothole like a hole in the street, like a hole in the... Oh my fucking god. Words, they mean things. Give me 1 second. What is a street made out of? Oh my fucking god. What is a street made out of? A street is made out of... tar? Is it tar? Whatever. In my head, potholes are just the street having cracks and like actual holes in them. Asphalt. Words, they mean things. I am so sorry. Holes in asphalt. I am not doing fantastic today. Technically, it's the entire vertical pipe too, but usually people just refer to the cover entrance. Maybe we just refer to them as potholes because they're so frustrating? Maybe? The roads are so bad, the manholes are potholes, basically. Pothole is a hole in the road surface regardless of material. Okay. Look at that. Okay, we're learning. I'm trying to guide my mind to somewhere else now when I read the word manhole, because, that is not where my mind is going at all. It was like, where the hell did that kid... Jesus Christ. Anyways, whoopsie daisy. He hasn't come home since yesterday. Last place I saw him was right back here. Ryota motions to the alleyway behind him. He went down that way. I tried to follow, but I couldn't find him. He was completely gone. Manhole. Manhole. It's the same thing. It's the same fucking thing. In my hometown, the potholes got so bad that we had vigilante pothole fillers. Oh my Jesus. I mean, understandable. Understandable. Oh my god. Potholes are so fucking annoying, I swear to god. If Ryota is bluffing, he's an incredible liar. A sadness comes over him when he looks back towards the alley. How old is that kid? He looks really, really young. Isn't there a different symbol? Or do we not have that? I only know the... Yeah, do we not have a button for that actual sign? Like that actual... No, we don't. Goddamn. I don't know. I didn't know that. I mean, I never paid attention if we had the crossed out version on the keyboard, but no, we don't. Good to know. Yeah. Okay. Okay. KK looks back and forth from the kid when the alleyway behind him. Mother of God. All alleys are dark, but this one looks like it's never seen daylight. I mean, depending on how the houses are, might be true. That's a programming thing. Oh, look at that. Look at all those smart people in chat. Interesting, okay. Evan was doing some coding homework yesterday, and he was having a bit of a stroke. With, I think he was doing the or else, or just the else. Not commands, but like the else coding thingies. He's been having a stroke with that one. I don't know if he figured it out now. Been looking at this character the whole time, wondering how this kid is paranormal investigator people are just letting into their homes. If then else, yes. If yeah, if else, yes. If then else, that stuff, yes. I tried to help him with the preschool knowledge I have of coding, the easiest fucking thing. 6 years ago, I got no idea. Condition. Sim. He used if else conditional statements. Sim. Right? I don't know. But yes, it's that. He was talking about that, yes. And I was watching him and I was like, I don't know what's happening here, but yeah. I don't know if he figured it out now. I need to ask him. Y'all are too smart. I got no idea. The little bit of coding that I did back in the day was literally just for you have a page and little scrolly thingies and like clicking on pictures and navigating from one side to the other. And I pretty much just did that with templates, and then I adjusted the templates to what I wanted to look like, and I have not touched any of that for so many years. I don't know anything anymore at this point. I've been in software development for going 15 years, so I use a lot of programming things when typing. Nice! That is so cool. Programming in general... We're completely sidetracking. Programming in general is so impressive to me. Like, Evan... this is his first semester where he has coding. Or like in general in like the, what's it called? Coding and... In engineering, he already did a little bit of it. Where he did it that, what's it called? Yeah, like on his helmet, the little thing that goes down, he programmed it that it moves on its own and that lights were blinking. That alone, it's really not that much work. Like, I looked at it, but in my head, that's so impressive. Like, if you think about it, I don't understand how coding works. Because it's like, it's a bunch of letters and a bunch of symbols. How does that make something move? But it's really impressive. Even though it's the easiest shit ever. Like, at least the making lights blink. Remember when you can code your Friendster page to make it look customized and play sounds? MySpace customization? I think it was pretty much what MySpace customization was, but it was for a different website. I think that it was pretty much same. I think. I'm not sure. Because, there was like a website where you were able to get whatever kind of templates for literally whatever you wanted, and then you were able to customize your stuff. I don't know if MySpace already had like if MySpace had their own HTML codes, or if you had to grab them somewhere else, but like probably Sim. Probably, I don't know. I just still thought that writing software was cool. Doing it professionally has removed every ounce of joy out of it for me. I can kind of understand that. I feel like that's how it apparently goes with everything, where it's like if you turn your hobby into your work, the chances of you ruining the hobby love for you is really high. That's kind of sad, but everyone in the US abandoned Friendster and MySpace. I think I was too young, sadly. I was not allowed on MySpace. I have dreams that MySpace makes a comeback, and I don't know whether to be on that or Facebook. Oh lord. MySpace was just standard HTML and CSS. It wasn't anything special. Okay, nice. It was special to us, Korith. Oh. This is where I'm headed with design. Oh lord. Oh lord. So I'm having a tiny bit. Now that I know that we have people in here that know about these things, I am having a tiny bit of trouble with the weekly goals counters. It's a code as well. I bought that off of Etsy, and I already went back and forth with that person so much because things were not working, and things are still not 100% working. They're supposed to have like a red back glow and something, and the scaling is not 100%. Maybe we can at some point look at that, because I think it's an easy fix. I just don't have the brain capacity to do that. I just want the back glow. I just want the thingies to glow in the background red. Like, that's all I want. I was too young. Thanks for calling us dinosaurs. Riku, I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to hurt you, Riku. I don't want to stab you and twist a knife in your stomach. Can you if you want to, if you feel comfortable, do you want to remind me again of how old you are? No, I meant it wasn't special in the sense that they did anything specific for MySpace, as it was just... Okay. Yeah, because I wasn't sure if they had like, okay, hey, this is the code that we're using for MySpace, for your website, have fun playing around with that, or if you were able to just grab whatever kind of code design of whatever website and post it in there. Okay, hello Trey, how are you doing today? Post a kid in Discord. I can do that after stream. I need to remember that, and then we can do that. Was kidding, Court, don't worry. Oh, Trey, la la la. 39 is here, I think, maybe 40. Stop counting. Okay. Before I say anything wrong, let me do my math. We continue with this in a second. I just need to. So let's say Riku is 39. Fantastic. 39 this year. 39 this year. So. Okay, I don't want to say. Okay, let's put it like that. Wait. What year were you born? Give me 1 second. If you're 39 now. You're as old as my brother, Now that I look at it, see, that sounds not so bad, doesn't it? You're literally as old as my brother, if the math is mathing, if you're 39. Gee. God, my brother is turning 40 next year. Oh, shit. God dang. And mother's maiden name? No. Oh my lord. I'm a year younger than Riku. Oh my lord. Be 44 later this year. Okay. Okay, okay. Please don't hate me for this. Please don't hate me for this. I'm gonna say so. Please don't hate me. Please don't leave. Everyone in here that is 42 years old or older than 42 could very much easily be my father or my mother, because that would mean that they had me when they were 18. Everyone that is 42 or older could easily be my parent. Just want to lay that out here. I don't want to make it awkward, I'm just stating facts. How about the street you grew up on? Stop that. Name of my first pet, oh god. Does anyone want to ask for the social security number or something? I'm 42, check ugly the dishes and take it. God fucking damn it. Daddy, okay, for one, Nix, we do not say these words, and we don't say these words in this chat, we don't do that. Jenny, we can be your uncles. I mean, as I said, Riku is as old as my brother. My sister is 3 years younger than that. So 36. Everything in that age range, my siblings, fantastic. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Everything above that, sure, we can say uncles. We can say uncles and aunts. Oh lord. Daddy and brothers, oh my god. I have such a mostly hate relationship with the word daddy. I don't even, you know what, we don't even need to, let's go back to the game. I don't know what I'm doing here. We need a sibling photo. I don't think there is a sibling. The last sibling photo with all of us in one picture is from over 10 years ago, so no. It's creepy, so I get it. It is weird. So I feel like the word has just been ruined by all of the fetishes and all of these situations. But depending on what a person looks like, I understand. Let's just leave it at that. We're not. Okay. We did that. I'm just gonna dig a hole for myself if I keep talking. See any fog when that happened, the moment he disappeared? Now that you mention it, there has been something spooky around, or there has been something spooky around, like a kind of fog or darkness, but it came and then went. Anyways, nice game. Fantastic game. Glorious game. Oh my lord. Now that you mention it, there has been something spooky around, like a kind of fog or darkness, but it came and then went. Alright. KK mutters something to himself as he eyeballs the alleyway behind Ryota. It didn't used to be creepy, only in the last 10 to 15 years has it taken on the cause. Yeah, as I said, it's kind of sad that the word has been ruined the way that it has been. And technically speaking, like, if a child says that to his actual dad, and like technically everything is fine, but I've had friends back in high school, or I have one friend back in high school that probably still calls her father that word, and I think she even had him saved like that on her phone. And I don't know if it's just me, but if you're like over 12 or let's say over 14, if you're over 14 and you still call your dad that, I just get disgusting shivers all over my body. Like every time she was like, oh, I have to ask my if I'm allowed to go or whatnot, or if he can drive us or whatnot, I'm just sitting there like, disgusting. Anyways, yeah, I'm not a fan. I have never called my father any kind of this word, and I would never, and I would probably poke my eyes out or kill myself before I would do that. I just don't call my tears. I mean, fair. I just like it so much you couldn't even say, yeah, I'm... I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The word... Nowadays, the word is reserved for mostly 2D men. And then some specific exceptions, like Henry Cavill or something like that. Other than that... If I ever have a daughter, I will demand she speaks to me in own English and call me father. I would be careful with that one. Cause, you know how people say depending on what you call your parents, that shows the relationship to them? Technically speaking, if your daughter calls you father, that technically probably means she hates you. I don't know. At least, but I don't know. Wait, excuse me, what X? I'm gonna regret this. Give me 1 second. What is that? It's a visual novel. If that means I have to read out everything, then I'm gonna die. Oh my lord, I sadly have to say there is not a single man that I think is attractive. Dream Doggy, excuse me. Wait, what? Is that connected? I am confused. I am scrolling. I should probably stop scrolling. You look like a gay white man father. I don't think you should be in this game. If we're talking straight woman. I am so sorry. How many do I have? No, that's not that many. Never mind. Okay, how about no? How about no? It would be a red streak game. The question is, how is the game rated? Is it 18 plus? Or, like, is Twitch gonna ban me immediately? Or is it okay? Would it be okay? Father, I require a carriage to my acquaintance's home revelry tonight. It would be kind of awesome. If that's how you're gonna play that, Riku, that honestly would be kind of awesome. But please, somehow teach her the British accent. Just somehow teach them the British accent, that would be fantastic. Oh my god, anyways. I don't know if I would wanna... Oh, mother of God. Nothing looks immediately out of place. With so much going down in the city, some kid getting lost doesn't exactly seem like front page news. It should be stream site. It's just a dating simulator based around games. Let's put it like that. I was looking... I talked about this during the last stream or something. I was looking at another novel dating simulator thingy, a browser game. I clicked through the couple of first pages. That one is not stream safe. That one is not stream safe. Trey, you remember what website I was talking about? KHYWAE itch.com with Gojo and Geto and all of those. No. I have no idea, to be honest. But interesting. We'll keep that in mind, maybe. If I want to see myself suffer and just squeal the whole time, probably. We'll see. Can I... Oh, that's interesting. Oh god, I'm gonna be... Okay. Press for more info. I mean, why would... We know that the kid is not lying, right? Like, I don't think he's lying, so... Info? I need more to go on, kid. Why are you so convinced he was taken? Didn't happen to anyone else around here. But it did happen to my best friend. Suzuki has been missing for 2 full days. Everyone has been looking, but no one can find him. What about his parents? Have they filed a police report? I'm the only one who really cares about Suzuki. I know he needs me. That sounds a little weird. And no one else is even looking for him anymore. Just me. He's lucky to have you. It's like when you saw crows circling above the building in one of the cases you investigated. You knew there was more to it than everyone else. Well, Mr. KK, I know there is more to Suzuka's disappearance. Jesus Christ, kid, hello! Hello, how are you doing today? Mother of God, thank you for the raid. How was the game? Oh lord, and marks him off. Hello, oh, already there with the kitten cuddle. Elixa, Nix, or Nix, you're working probably. Elixa, can you do the kitten cuddle, or should I do it real quick? Hello. Suffer with me through reading this novel. Not suffering. Bear with me how I try to not stumble over words during the whole novel. Hello. How are we doing today? How was the game? Breath of the Wild, that was lurking. How did it go? Did we do some more progress? Did we find? I think you found all the chickens. You found all the chickens, right? Okay, 1 second. Hello. We were definitely not talking about dating simulator games or anything else that was very concerning during the beginning of the stream. Or just now. Suffer with me. Yes. Suffer with all of us. Lots of shrine progress. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. That is awesome. Fantastic. Awesome. Well, we just started this. As of now, I have no idea what's going on. But we're reading through it. As I said, we're still like trying around with the game sound because there's nothing really happening and it's really quiet. Managed to get through a good few quests today. Gonna do the final Divine Beast next week. Oh, already? God damn, nice. How are we looking in general when it comes to side quests? Are you doing like all of them? Are you trying to at least get a quest 100%, or how are we going with that one? We're currently trying to get the beginning lore situation, all the info for Ghostwire Tokyo. I think Rico said it's about an hour. We'll see for how much longer we can drag this out. Because we have not done that much, to be honest. And then next week we're probably gonna start with Ghostwire, and I hope that I don't suck at the game. Hello. Okay, let's see. Really did your homework, huh? I'm impressed. You're more dedicated than most adults I know. You remind me of my friend Erika. She lost someone too, and she'll never stop fighting for them either. KK takes another glance at the alley.
Oi.
Alright, show me exactly where the Suzuka Paul of yours disappeared. Ryota perks up. So you're gonna look into it? I'm here, ain't I? Let me check it with my team, see if they figured anything out. Could save us some more time. KK reaches for his phone. What's up? We're all here. I just need a quick word with one of you to follow up on what that kid has told me. It's interesting that I can... What if I click on myself? What if I click... Oh, whoopsie. Well, I should probably not have done that, but okay, never mind. For next time we know, don't click on yourself. We need info from us. Gonna do all the side quests. Not gonna do all the side quests, I don't think, but we'll be doing all the shrines. Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. There's a lot of side quests, but whatever you want to do. Sounds nice. That is awesome. I'm glad you're having fun, though. I know that you said that you died a lot, but as I said, I think you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing great. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we fucked up with that one. On second thought, I'm gonna go with my gut. My instincts are usually right. Yep, nah. Ryota, it's time to find Suzuka. Am I pronouncing this correctly? Because in my head, the only thing that I'm seeing is, in German, the name from fucking Naruto was pronounced Zazuka. But in... Where am I missing things now? And in English, it's just Sasuke? Is this just Sasuke or something? I'm confused now. Is it Sosuke? Is it Sosuke or am I tripping? Because it feels wrong. It feels wrong somehow. Yeah, in my head I just hear Sasuke. I don't know why. Okay, Riku. Ow. And DM. Riku, you are a lifesaver. Let's see. Look at that. 1 second. Okay, that's what I figured, because the name is so close to Sasuke that it would make sense to be pronounced the same way. So Sasuke? Oh my god, I fucking... Nah. Sasuke, okay, gotcha. Thank you, thank you. I knew it. Like, I'm so confused how sometimes languages, they're like, okay, yeah, no, we pronounce every single letter that we have. And then with specific words, it's like, yeah, no, forget about the U, for example. Sasuke. Sasuke. Okay. Am I immediately forgetting this again? Okay. KK slowly, but deliberately reaches his hand out. He's not holding onto anything, but you would think that he is by the way he's moving. Like he's got something invisible dangling from his fingertips. Okay. Ryota has no clue what he's trying to do, but he watches closely. However, what happens next can only be seen by KK's eyes. As KK opens his fingers, a sparkling orb of energy drops from his hand down onto the ground. It ripples like water in a still pond, energy flowing outwards into the world. That was fancy. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay, wait, I didn't even look, by the way. What did we... Kid got a Serengeti kitten, nice. And Marksmouth got a Simmer kitten, fantastic. Got 6 and 2 now. Get that collection going, nice. A strange trail floats into view, as though a spirit has passed through this place. Psychic energy. The trail leads further on, deeper into the alley and out of view. Guess he went that way. Puzzled, Ryota follows KK's eye line down the alley, but sees nothing out of the ordinary. What happened? I don't see anything. Trust me, kid, it's good you can't see it. This is a power you don't want. And you're too young for it, to take a risk like that and change your life forever. The world's a scary place, it keeps getting worse. We're gonna find your friend and get you back to your life. Okay, okay. Do my choices have like a big impact on what's happening? KK and Rinku are in big trouble this time, running like rats desperate to stay alive, with only a dingy old sofa between them and... monsters. We'd better find another exit. Rinku turns to KK and sees him holding his head. He appears to be in great pain. Ugh, damn, it's happening again. Your body's reacting to the ether. Oh, lord. As KK... You know what, I'm just gonna... As KK looks at the room, his vision begins to break in half. He tries to focus, but rather than reform, everything continues to split apart even further. That looks really cool. Another hallucination. The world is breaking in two. Let it be crystallized ether, another form of matter. Sounds like your body has entered the final stage of affinity. Oh no! Pain. From thin air like phantoms, these horrific visitors appear, surrounding KK and Rinku. Nice, Riku, you're a whiskered apprentice now, look at you. Adorable. Damn, we're surrounded. This is adorable so far. Mr. KK? Are you okay? That sounds like PTSD. Oh, lord. Sorry, kid, my mind can be a little hard to control. Just kinda stood there for a while. Sometimes my memories take me places, okay. Hate to leave you alone again, but you need to wait here while I look for your Paul. Pal. Paypal. Paypal? 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 Paul? Pal? Is it Paul or Pal? Take Sim probably, depending on accent I would assume. Sit tight, I won't be long. Okay. All those monitors. A report on Rinko's computer setup flashes on screen. Adds monitoring software has a hold of something big. The results are clear, spiritual residue, and it's exactly at KK's location.
Oi.
What is it now? You just received an alert. There was a massive surge of spiritual energy at your location. Hold off on pursuing until we're able to send support. Can't wait forever for you guys. We might have a missing child on our hands. We got plenty of evidence. I know what I'm getting myself into. It's not fair to ask us for help when you think you need us, then use your mother of God, then use our own words against us when you're too impatient to act as a team. We're in this together. KK decides to address one team member specifically to make his case. Or apparently just shuts up if I click this button. I would always just go to her because she kind of seems like the head of everything. Fair? What about anything that happened to us is fair? This job that no one asks us to do, but we all know we can't escape. You're damn right, it happened to us, not just you. I had to throw myself into the fire, even though I knew I'd get burned. Hurt like hell, but it saved both of our lives. Couldn't forget that day if I wanted to. There's no way of knowing what would have happened if you didn't. Just because you got hurt doesn't mean that was the only option. You're right that I didn't agree with you then, and I don't agree with you now either. But I also know that you're just doing what you feel you must. I hate that I admire you for that sometimes. This team means everything to me, Rinku. It's all I've got. And I'm going to protect it, trust me.
Ja.
I'm trying. Maybe make it easier next time? I'll talk to you later. I'm in the middle of an investigation. And I am in the middle of investigating. Words, they mean things. He never was any good at following people's directions. That attitude of his is precisely what's saved our hides on countless occasions.
Ja.
You don't think I realize that? Erika smiles, thinking about KK's attitude. It doesn't bother her. Okay. That guy has an umbrella again, interesting. Damn, they're everywhere. KK's eyes dart between the two horrific figures, Jesus, into some incredibly strange glowing crystal that hovers nearby. As he tries to speak, KK wheezes painfully. Rinku, what would happen if someone tried to touch one of these ether crystals? Your guess is as good as mine. Might give you the power to fight back, might just make you even more miserable, who can say? What about him? Did it grant him strength? Rinku nods silently. After getting his answer, KK, without hesitation, stretches his hand out towards the crystal. That is a fantastic idea to do. Okay. Wait, stop. Stopping is not an option, not for any of us. You don't know what will happen. It could kill you. And those things won't. We're dead if we don't try something.
Ja.
We aren't out of options yet. You've thrown away everything to fight these monsters, same as me. There's not a goddamn thing left to lose at this point. Before Rinku can say anything else, KK reaches out all the way. Fancy. Oh. That's the manhole that we're talking about. I got it. I got that now. There's fishies on it. KK follows a trail of psychic energy deeper into the dark Shibuya alleyway, away from the glow of familiar streetlights and vending machines. His venture into the unseen brings him to a manhole. I still can't unhear that. Cover where the spirit residue flashes with an eerie intensity. This spot is clearly the origin point for whatever spirit is at the center of this mystery. Did they take you away? Every time the W comes out German, I want to kill myself. Did they take you this way, Sosuke? KK looks around again and finding nothing focuses his attention on his haunted manhole. This guy must be inspired by Constantine, right? Riku. Constantine? That name rings a bell, but I cannot pinpoint it anywhere. The spectral vision shows KK a lot more than he thought it might. revealing a glowing specter hovering in this dark and dreary place, the spirit of a man in his 30s. That does not look like a man in his 30s, but on the other hand, these people age fantastically, so maybe. A Jibakure? Or Hibakure? Jibakure? According to Japanese lore, this type of spirit is trapped in a physical location. Okay, Spectre, what's keeping you tied down here? The Spectre oh, Constantine, never mind, I remember. I've never watched. I know that there is a show, a DC show about Constantine, but I've never actually watched it. Rings a bell, at least I know where to pinpoint that now. Comics character who is like a paranormal activity. Keanu Reeves played him a while back in a movie. Oh, nice. I think, or was it just a movie? Was it a Constantine show or a movie? There is something somewhere. Nadia, it's been on my radar for a long time though. Nice. I forgot about that. Okay, it was okay, it was both. Okay, fantastic. It's basically Japanese Constantine the game. Oh, that's cool. Jibakure. Is it G or Jibakure or Gi? It's probably Jibakure. Jibakure? Jibakure. I meant to say paranormal investigator, not a TOT. Same. We know what you mean. We got you. Okay, that's interesting though, okay. The Spectre seems unable to answer him. Instead, he mutters, as if distracted or perhaps completely delirious. Either or, maybe both. Spectres aren't especially concerned with politeness or clarity. G as in the letter. Okay, just making sure because some words are weird. So G. Oh my lord. Jibakure. Jibakure, okay. Neither of us is going anywhere until I get some answers. I need to know. What are you doing here, specifically at this manhole cover? Why haunt this place? Well, I fell down and hit my head and died, and now I'm salty, and I probably want to kill everyone and just take it with me in my home. That way I'm not alone. That's my guess. I thought it was a kid, just a kid playing around, just having fun, alone. I wanted to make sure he was safe. So, just being neighborly, huh? Yes. No, not making friend. Protecting, but he wasn't. It wasn't.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi. Oh, God. I don't know what it is about that sound, but oh my lord. It's good you're asking because a slight mispronunciation makes their words mean something else. Missed? But yes, I've heard about that a lot of words are incredibly close. Wait, wasn't that... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. In Japanese, wasn't there a letter? Not a letter, a number? A number that people think is an unlucky number because the word is really, really close to the word death? For example, wasn't there something like that? But it's fair. I feel like that there's a lot of words in a lot of languages where it is like that, but I feel like in Japanese or whatever, it's very extreme always, or like sometimes it's just kind of extreme what it means. But yes, I always wanna try to do a good job at pronouncing things, because I know that I hate it when people mispronounce things over and over and over again, where I'm just like, it's something else, and I'm itching to be like, you know, it's something else, please. There's a lot of that, yes. I remember things. Like husband and slave have very similar words. Maybe on purpose. Maybe that is not a quinky dink. Anyways. It wasn't a kid though, was it? There was something else. Something lurking in these shadows. Did I die? I think I died. But this wasn't what I expected. What was it? Monster. A monster? The Spectre points downwards. Underneath, huh? KK stares at the manhole as though if he just looks hard enough, he'll suddenly see what lurks in the darkness beneath. Its covers. He doesn't have to see the Spectre not to know he's right. I apologize. It went that way. Before he can pull up the manhole cover and see for himself, a long shadow creeps in from the edge of the alleyway. Did you find anything? Snooping around is detective business. You don't belong back here. I thought I heard you talking to someone. Who is this youngster? Only I can hear you, so don't bother. Only you can hear me? Well, sure, nobody else is here. This is turning into a damn clown show. Kid, I need you to stay here while I go down. It's not safe for you there. I'm excited to see you play the actual game and see the enemies. Do I need to be okay, so I'm gonna say they probably look incredibly fancy in like their own specific way because the art style is already very interesting. I mean, it's gonna be like different art style, but you know what I mean, like it looks fancy already in general. Do I need to be scared that the enemies will look, I don't want to say disgusting, but like, appalling? I don't know. I think it's just gonna look fancy. Fancy is the best word I can think of. Not safe, not safe. Monster. But how do you know I'll be safe up here? My team's one call away. They will get here quick if you're in danger. Weren't you just saying something about being in the middle of an investigation and too busy to talk to anyone? Funny you should mention that. I could actually use some help. I believe they called it client service. Who you calling, mister? Are they nice? Are they nice like you or nicer? Oh my fucking god, what is wrong with this kid? Client services? Sounds more like babysitting to me. If only you would just wait for us to get there. We play the hand we dealt, and juggling work and childcare has never been my strong suit. I need a little support. Imagine being in a horror game, but you're the boss and you destroy the ghosts. This is gonna be so interesting. I really, really hope that I am not going to suck at this game, because I really want to be able to play it and like play it good. Because it looks like it sounds so cool, and like everything that I've seen of the game so far looks so cool. Please let me not suck at this. And I have the perfect candidate in mind. What if I click on myself? Who would be good for babysitting? She is a child herself. He doesn't talk at all, but I feel like she will be annoyed with it. Ah, she got this. Erika, she's the only kid I actually know and I like anymore. Hey KK, you need my help? I can be there ASAP. I'm sure that's a difficult setting you can pick. I will, if there is, and I'm pretty sure there will be, I will put that to the easiest fucking game mode possible, as always. I need your help, but it can't wait. My new friend Ryota, the one who called us for help. Is he a little afraid of you?
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi. What? No, why would you think that? I mean, yeah, maybe a little. But no, that's not it. Although it would be better if he did fear me, then I could do my work. Oh. Yeah, you aren't really that scary. I think I get it. Let me talk to him. KK hands his phone to Ryota and motions for him to accept this call. Yes? Is this Mr. Ryota? Yes? I'm so excited that I get to speak with you. I have heard that you are quite the investigator. I need help from someone like you. She is adorable. It's a pretty solid game, but it's not without its issues. To be honest, I lost interest in the story pretty early on, but I really like the exploration and collectible stuff, so that kept me playing. As a story-only gamer, I normally put my games on easy the first run. Honestly, I feel like that's the... I feel that play through, like... Oh my god, words that mean things. I understand that, and honestly, same Riku. Because I'm like, I want to focus on the story, please, and not focus on getting fucking killed 10,000 times. And then later on, probably when it's like when I'm allowed to change the difficulty during the game, it would be like, oh, you know, why not put it up to make it a little bit more difficult? Now that I'm just fighting people. But yeah, no, I get that. The easy mode or the specific story mode, always, always, always. What could I do to help you? Well, our friend who is there with you, he actually has 2 missions. Since he is looking for your friend, maybe you could swap and look for my friend? If we share the responsibility, I'm sure that we can achieve success together as a team. I suppose I could try to help you since he is helping me. Okay, but first, can you keep a secret? It's very important and related to this mission. Yes, I'm the best at secrets. I won't tell you how I know that, but it's true. My friend is a cat. I put a tracker on her collar that says she is nearby you, in the alley by your house. How do you know where I live? I miss her dearly. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but some of my best friends are animals. Your secret is safe with me. What does she look like? She is all black with one white spot on a few white whiskers. Her name is Monet. Monet? Probably Monet. Like the painter, and she really likes to hide. You can look closely in between and behind all of the vending machines and trash cans. Can you look? I can't read. Just to be safe, text me a picture in every dark corner you can find. She's very good at camouflaging and easy to miss. Camouflage. Mother of God. I will find your friend. Ryota hands the phone back to KK and turns his attention to the nearest trash can. Phone out, he seems to be inspecting each side of it. Lucky for you, your new buddy is an animal lover just like me. I've given him a mess stroke. Okay, let me pause. Mother of God. I usually play on whatever the default suggested setting is because that's typically the most complete vision of what a developer intended. I definitely get that too. Let's put it like that. I feel like I am most of the time like, I look at what kind of difficulty settings we have, what the descriptions are. And sometimes, depending on what the game is, I try to play on the recommended one. But depending on how the beginning goes, I will switch down to story mode or something just because. Story is alright. It most likely appeals to anime-style story enthusiasts more, so I get why it's not for some people. Okay, no, that makes sense. If I really like the game, I'll play again on hard difficulty, so as needed for achievements or whatever. That is also very fair. I feel like I could have easily played Hogwarts Legacy on a difficult or more difficult setting, because I think I put that to story mode or whatever the easy difficulty was, and that was honestly boring. I don't know why I never put it up. Probably just because I was like, story and get the map. The only game I played on max difficulty was the original Persona 3 because the final chapter won't happen on easier modes. Thank goodness they changed it on the remake. Okay, that's interesting. That is really cool. It's kind of like forcing people to try harder and like do it multiple times. I think the only games I've ever played on the highest difficulty were Halo games and maybe Skyrim. Oh my lord. I don't think I've ever played anything on more difficult than normal because I don't like to do that to myself. We'll see. Lucky. Okay, let's try this again. Lucky for you, your new buddy is an animal lover just like me. I've given him a rescue mission to find a missing cat and sent me a photo of it. And there is no cat, probably. But what if he succeeds? Tons of strays here. He might actually bump into one. I could always use more cat pics texted to me, and maybe he'll give it a home that it needs. Win-win. Let's Skyrim on Max is an experience I can't even imagine. Oh lord. Now to get down there and find your pal, Sasuke. Sasuke, mother of God.
Sasuke.
Sasuke. Oh my god. Give me 1 second. Dirty water splashes under KK's feet as he makes his way through the still darkness of Shibuya sewers. The further he goes, the darker it gets, but not because of any change to light. No, this darkness is unnatural. In fact, it's not darkness at all. It's tangible. Dense fog made of spiritual energy fills the air. Toxic, paranormal waste coats the ground and plugs the drains. Oh, this looks so fancy. But the air itself is rejecting him. This corruption flows between worlds and reaches around him, blocking KK's way. How long has it been building up right below our feet? Is it like this everywhere? As KK goes deeper, the... Mother of God. Kikir? Skyrim VR on Legendary is a time, not a good time, mind you, but it's definitely a time. Oh lord. I have yet to play like an actual game in VR. Like, you have to move around and do this and that because... Oh, Riku, you're so adorable. I hate all of these words. I've only ever done stationary games. Like, literally Beat Saber, the one fishing game. An anime version of Beat Saber. Just in general, just standing games, because I feel like I will get motion sick if I have to do, like, the moving thing. But, like, I love X's setup for VR games, the little thingy to run on and move on that is so fucking fancy. I love that. Okay, let's see. Kegare. Can you give me a what is the definition of Kegare? Riku is such an angel. My favorite VR experience are usually stationary games or vehicle based games like driving, racing. Oh my god, that honestly a racing game would be interesting, but I don't know if motion sickness is immediately going to kick into that. Cause I shit you not, when I play Mario Kart already, I don't know why that has been happening. Maybe like I will look at the card and I will get like this weird feeling in my stomach that I normally only get when I'm nowadays in the backseat of a car and the car is going really fast. And I'm just like trying to look and I don't mind the occasional heavy locomotion games. Blade and Sorcerer is probably my favorite VR game, but it's definitely nausea-inducing. What is the game? Or I don't know if that is... Was it a Skyrim mod? Or it was something? Or is it a standalone game? I saw whatever VR game, I think it was Medieval Times thingy situation, where the NPCs have AI in them, so you can literally have the most random-ass conversation with the NPCs. I don't know if that's I don't know, that is not a lot to go off of. I don't know if that was a mod for a game or if that's a game itself. It's the Shinto concept of the opposite of purity. Oh. Basically corruption, that is interesting. Okay. Kegare, okay. As Kege goes deeper, the Kegare only increases. There's definitely something here. If there's this much corruption swirling around. Nothing I can't handle, though. Alone in the darkness, KK summons his power, and... Bah. Oh, my lord, I can actually do stuff. Hold and trace a shape to clear the sewer of corruption. Oh god, I'm not... That was good enough? Fantastic. Cleanses the corruption, returning the sewer to its normal state. That's better, minus the stink. With the Kegare now cleared, as if they were waiting for a moment of safety, someone appears. Shaky hands getting 100%. The having to draw literally anything with the mouse, I cannot. I cannot. Like, if we ever play, Scribblio or whatever, like, any of the games where you have to draw something and the other people have to guess it, gonna be a horrible time. Absolutely horrible time. Sasuke, is that you? Why do they all have umbrellas? The small boy avoids Keki's look, turning his back and picking at something on the wet ground. Splish splash, your opinion is trash. Sorry. Hey you, kid, you okay? Can you hear me? Are you hiding from something? Take a bath, you stink. Come on, kid, this isn't the time or the place, answer me. I'm not trying to scare you, but you gotta work with me here. In the vast darkness of the sewer, the sound of KK's phone suddenly rings out. The tinny chime echoing back and forth around the hollow space. The small boy in the raincoat doesn't seem to notice. He must be very preoccupied. I'm close. I found Sasuke, but I'm worried. He won't... Muffled sounds. What? Down so far, the signal to KK's phone is barely holding on. He can only make out a few sounds and struggles to make out what words they might be forming.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi. Hello? Is anybody there? Rinko, is that you? Ed, Erika? Who is this? My nose is itchy. Give me 1 second. Mother of God. Oh, Lord. Why? Why? Piercings. Okay, I think I got it. Hey, Gumi. Okay. I mean, Ed, can you hear me? Are you with Ryota? Can you ask him what Sasuke wearing? Was Sasuke wearing a yellow raincoat? Are we all of a sudden in it or something? Is this Georgie? The scratchy connection makes it almost impossible to understand. Sasuke. It's about Sasuke. Not? Ed, I can't understand. Sasuke is not what? Not Sasuke. The call cuts out, the phone going dead in KK's hand. Ah, damn. If you can ever go to a VR experience place that is like a big empty room you can walk around it, I highly recommend those. Oh yeah, so I think we have I don't know what the name is, but I think we have a place like this opening soon. I think. So I think Evan was talking about something, I don't know if it's like a go-kart place with like other fancy stuff going on. I really want to try that out, especially like the VR shooters where you can walk around. Because it just seems fantastic to me. I think as long as you can actually walk around, it should be fine. But yeah, if it's you're in place and it's moving around, that I cannot do that. Enough screwing around, Sasuke. Just like that, finally, as if called by his mother to come to dinner, the child responds. He stands up. Right, exactly. If the emotion is one-to-one, that should be more than fantastic. And obviously, if you're in there with multiple people, if anything, I would assume that those people are tracked as well, so you're not running into anyone by accident. Yes. That would be really cool. I mean, obviously the people would be tracked, but you know. That would be really cool. And turns to KK with his dead, evil eyes. Oh lord. You're not Sasuke, you're the monster. What is in his hand? Is it like a whistle? KK raises his hands and calls forth an energy that he discovered that day long ago. The day he found his back against a wall, reaching out and touching the ether crystal. Ever heard of ethereal weaving Why do I ruin these things? Ever heard of ethereal weaving monster? Energy surges into KK's hand, green light winding and glowing, charging around his fingertips. The increasingly bright light glows illuminating the tunnel. And in that moment, standing in the center of the tunnel, we can see this monster, this raincoat visitor, just in time for it to press a child's whistle in its mouth and... That's the guy, the Ghostwire thingy from the picture, from the cover. I know that at least. At a stranger's fingertips lies KK, now a prisoner. I need my subject to remain calm or else nothing will get done. Despite being captive, KK flashes the stranger a fierce glance. They don't even give you a controller to control movement, so you have to move physically. Oh, that is really cool. That is really cool. You know what I also want to try? Kind of like in connection with that or whatnot. I don't know if it's is it the haptic feedback, like vests and all of that? I don't know why, but I would love to play a VR game. Probably a shooter game, just to make myself suffer. Where if you get shot, you actually feel, not like pain, but like you feel it on yourself, on your body. I feel like that would be really cool. That would be the better alternative to playing paintball and just getting absolutely blasted. I played paintball once. I got kind of lucky. I got hit a couple of times, but Jesus Christ, I'd already hurt. They have that at those places too. Fantastic. You want to feel pain playing VR? I want to feel... Yes. Yes. I am the person that has said I want to get fucking, oh my god, what's it called? In like oh my god, in the words, I mean things. And I think in police training they sometimes do that, or mostly, when you become like a military cop or something, when they get tasered, when they have the thingy that like is on your back and you get tasered. I wanna do these things. I still have scars from airsoft back in 2008. Oh Jesus. So we played paintball once in Germany, and I was really lucky with where I got hit. I think I got like hit like, I don't know, like I don't even know where I got hit. Like arms or chest, like somewhere where, thank God, my clothes were protecting me and everything was fine. We had a guy that got hit literally like on the neck or like behind the ear, like barely, where nothing was covering it, and it was just, or like I think one had like their hoodie on their wrist just torn to shreds. Like I shit you not, I was so terrified with the paintball gun just peeking out of the corner, and trying to shoot at anyone and seeing that someone is already peeking, and like I know like if I make a wrong move they got me immediately and like hit me in the fucking head or something. I don't know. No one goes to war out of fun, obviously, but like if I'm already that terrified of an airsoft, like of a not an airsoft, of a paintball gun, I don't want to know how scared I would be if I had an actual gun point. I feel like I would just pass out immediately, probably. I would probably just immediately dead. Airsoft is one of the craziest IRL experiences I've ever done. Airsoft hurts less than paintball, right? Or? Nothing makes you go blank like a pellet grenade or an airsoft shotgun on the helmet. I think I was like, not even scraped once. Like I got so lucky. I think I remember I had paint on my head at some point, but I didn't get full on shot in the head because otherwise, oh fuck no, hell no. You son of a bitch. Hello, my new friend. I'm keen to see how useful your vessel turns out to be. The stranger takes something out and holds it in his hand. An amulet, though clearly not simply for decoration, it surges with power. He looks from the amulet and back to KK and smiles. Someone should go to a dentist. This does not look like... Very good. Oh my god. This may be kind of dark, but that happened to my sister. She worked for CPS and had to do a child removal. What? Father went into the other room and came back with a shotgun. Wait. What is a child removal? Like, get... But yeah, no, with a shotgun, oh my god. I feel like I would stand there probably. I would see the shotgun. I hope that I would pass out. I would probably not pass out, but I would have... Oh, okay, CPS. My brain went to... Did I say CVS or something? Oh, okay, so she had to take that child out of there. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I would hope that everything was okay. Like, she didn't get shot, right? Like, that guy... What happened? If I may ask. Oh my fucking god. I would... Oh my god. I hope I would pass out, probably. Maybe, probably not, but oh god, no. I piss my pants, probably. God, no, that's awful. That's awful. My teammate lost a quarter of his left ear from an airsoft gun, so I think it's equally as... What kind of helmets were they wearing that their ears were not protected? Were they all... Don't tell me they were only wearing, like something for eye protection. Oh my god. We had, like, full-on helmets for paintball. Yeah, I think it was, like, covering, like, most of the head. I think, like, a little bit of the neck was out, like, under the ear. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Face mask only, I think that was our first week. Oh shit, that is horrible. That is not nice. Oh shit. As the monstrous little raincoat visitor blows his whistle, he steps back into the shadowy darkness.
Oh.
Running away, huh? But he's not running away at all. In fact, he's only making space for two much larger, far more horrifying visitors to show up and challenge KK. There was a cop there, and most of the father's attention was on the cop. The cop was eventually able to talk him down, but my sister had PTSD for years. I honestly can't even imagine. I am... Okay, it's a little... Now it's all of a sudden a little loud. I am glad that nothing happened to either the cop, the child, if the child was obviously there maybe, or your sister, because that sounds like a situation that, obviously no one wants to be in. God, no. I said it before and I'll say it again. Technically speaking, I do not know why there is a need for anyone to own guns. Like, I guess, you know, we've went shooting before. I kind of understand, oh, going shooting and, like, shooting at stuff, that is kind of fun, I guess. But, like, if no one had guns to begin with, no one would need guns to protect themselves from other people with guns. Like, I'm sorry, but it works in other countries. We have less problems happening with people going insane and killing other people. Can we just get rid of guns or something? I don't know. Super scary, and she's much better now, but it was a lot for her. I'm glad that she is better. Did she continue working in that area, or was that like for her, I'm done, I don't want to do this anymore? Okay.
And welcome back, Nyx. How are you doing?
Okay, I've been waiting to run into you again. It's insane. Full helmet is the way to go with arrow. 100%. I would not want to be anywhere near there without a full helmet. That is wild. That is wild. Let's go, you bastards. I don't know what any of this means. I am not reading that. Okay, so... fantastic, thank you. Summon a shield to protect from one visitor's attack. Damage a single visitor with a wind attack. Visitors perish after 2 hits. A talisman that stops visitors from moving. It will be consumed on use. Okay, what would be the best way to go? There's probably... I don't know if... Are there multiple endings to this? She quit shortly after, dabbled in a bunch of other mental health jobs, and eventually became a therapist. Okay. Well, I'm glad that she's doing better now, but yeah, I could not be doing any job like that. I would... God, no. We were broke, but just really wanted to join, so we went YOLO. Oh my fucking god. Riku. I hope that after that incident, you learn to maybe not go as YOLO anymore. Okay, so the question is, if I use this and they can't move, would it make sense to then go for the attack, or is that just gonna be a waste? Maybe let's just start. I always just go full in. Let's just go full in. Let's just ba-ba. I don't know. We'll see. It's not gonna be that deep, is it? One umbrella. Mother of God. How is it going? It's going good. Give me 1 second. Oh lord. We went into the manhole. We found, in my opinion, Georgie, a little kid with a fucking raincoat, with a whistle that is terrifying. And now I guess we're fighting. We're fighting. That's why the music is dramatic. Can you not hear the boss music? It's literally I don't know about it's boss music. Let's be honest. Well, I did get a shotgun for the head, so yeah, full helmet. Fallen weak. Oh my fucking god. Excuse me, what? Wait. So you're telling me there's different kind of guns in airsoft? A shotgun to the... Who the fuck aims at your head with a shotgun? What? I hope I misunderstood this. What normal human being would aim for the head in the first place? I went without hard ear protection too. Oh god, I had a scarf wrapped around my exposed skin. Oh my fucking god. It's so dramatic. Oh my lord. Okay. One umbrella visitor is injured. An umbrella visitor attacks. Shotgun, pistol, sniper, ARs, grenades. Oh, grenades? Smoke grenades, right? What is that? Oh my god. That sounds terrifying. I'm not gonna... That sounds worse than paintball. Once I went, and there was this dude running around in a tank top, some basic eye protection, and 2 pistols. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I was thinking about trying out airsoft instead of paintball, but maybe I should just go to laser tag. I feel like laser tag sounds like the better option, now that I think about it. The umbrella visitors are frozen in place. Only 1 stun talisman is left. Let's attack again. 1 umbrella visitor is injured. The umbrella visitor awakens from the stun. Hit again, bitch. It's basically CSGO IRL but with pellet guns, smoke and pellet grenades. Oh my. A pellet grenade sounds like an actual nightmare. Oh my god. One umbrella visitor is injured. And it attacks. Oh, let's just do a shield, maybe. A barrier appears in front of KK. An umbrella visitor attacks, but its attack is deflected by the barrier. The barrier is broken. Okay, let's attack again. One umbrella visitor is injured. You're done. Bam! Oh, that is cool. That looked cool. The fight now is over. The fight now over. The sewer is oddly calm again. KK sweeps the space, looking for any clues that may be left behind. Why is the boss music is still going? We are not done yet. Why would a pack of monsters manifest their evil here? But then he sees it affixed to one wall of the tunnel. A wooden tag, sometimes called a kifuda? Kifuda? This must be what summoned those things. KK reaches out to take a kifuda down, but as his fingertips approach it... It was a port key! It was a port key all along! It might have been. Honestly, it might be painful, but as long as you're wearing proper protection and you got to a place that is well managed, it's one of the most fun and exhilarating things you can do. Like, as I said before, like, there is something awfully tingling, but also is very much terrifying about someone pointing a gun at you. And literally the only thing during paintball that I was thinking about was, please don't shoot me, I am scared to death. But then shooting other people was fantastic. I have one video, oh my god, I have one video that someone took while we were in. I shit you not, I was feeling so fancy. Okay, we were doing 3 versus 3, I think. 3 versus 3. It was only me, my teammate, and one other guy left. So 2 on our side, 1 on the other side. Outdoor, you know, like, old wooden stuff everywhere to hide behind. So like not a Western thingy, but like just wooden stuff to hide behind. Like a little building here and there, whatever. And so we are here. The other guy was there. And my teammate went like that way around, and like the open space kind of sort of ish. And I was going the other way, going undercover through like some buildings, if that makes sense. And in the beginning they told us, if you get hit, you put your arm up and leave, right? And the guy was like, in their tournaments that they've done and whatnot, technically speaking, you keep shooting until the arm goes up. And I took that literal, so it's like, just for safety, you keep shooting until the arm is up. And I go through the buildings. I have such a perfect look on that guy's back. He does not see me. And I aim, and I blast the shit out of him because he did not raise his arm. And you can just hear him like, ow, 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 ow. and just like, not screaming in pain, but like ouching in pain. And I turn around and I'm just like, sorry, and I go. Did I post that do I still have that video? I don't know if Evan might have posted this. And it was, I sound, I don't know, I just sound like that was such a German sorry that came out of my mouth. But I kind of felt really cool because I was the one that ended the round and I got the last person. And it was such a perfect angle. It worked out. It was such an easy win. Do I still have that video? I have to have that video still, right? Where is that video? Oh shit, where is that video? There we go. It's the most glorious 16 seconds of my life. I posted it on the Discord if anyone wants to see. God dang it. I blasted the shit out of that guy. Thank you, Riku. God dang it. They didn't kick you up. No, we were supposed to do that. Like, as I said, we were supposed to do that. He said, you got shot. You put your arm up to signal that yes, you got shot, and then you leave. And he literally said, technically speaking, in their tournaments and whatnot, you keep shooting until the arm goes up. And the arm did not go up, so I kept shooting. It was not that... I didn't even shoot him that often. It was fine. He was fine. No one died. I have not watched this video in a while. Give me 1 second. I need to relive this moment. Oh my lord. I'm so glad that the guy filmed that behind the fence. You need to turn the volume up all the way. I forgot about that. He was like, ow, 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 ow. And then I'm walking back and the guy keeps recording and you can still hear him kind of whining a little bit. Oh my god. I felt kind of bad, but he was fine. And like, I think I hit him on the back or something, so it was fine. Anyways. Oh my god. But yes, that was that. That was my best sore. Sorry. Sorry. No, you're not. I was not. I was really not. I mean, it was kind of an in-between it was not my fault that you didn't put your hand up. And I was scared of him turning around or like walking away and being like, oh, I didn't get shot. So I just wanted to make sure, okay? I was picturing to be even more vicious, but this was totally fine. Right? Like I was walking up, he was standing there. Ba ba ba. That was it. It was not that bad. It was not that bad. His whining is just funny. His whining. Mind you, that guy was like over 6 foot tall and gigantic in comparison to me. That was an easy target. Very easy target. He suffered that day. He really suffered that day. I think he was the one that got his sweater fucked up on the hands and all of that, but he was fine. Rinko? God damn it, Rinko. Erika. KK feels a big, quick thump through his body. When he looks down, he sees someone else's arm stabbing through his chest. Well, that's fantastic. It's horrifying. Black smoke rushes out of his body. Looking back up, KK sees a man wearing a Hanya mask? I thought that was his face. Oh well, Sitch. You're... Why are we in Paris, by the way? As KK comes to, he realizes that he is in a tunnel once again. No, still. He looks at his chest. It's totally fine. No gaping hole, not even a scratch. Sweating, breathing heavy, his mind races. It was a horrible dream. Maybe a vision? He grips the Kifuda in his hand. Interesting. I won't let him get away this... I won't let him get away with this. 5 words, come on. So hard that it smashes into pieces. At that moment, KK realizes he's not actually alone. Distracted by his fury, he had missed the approach of someone new. Who's there? Surprised, he spins to face this entity, but before he can raise his other hand... Ah! Oh lord. KK emerges from the tunnel to find Ryota waiting for with the rest of the team. You fool. You run into a wall of Kigare, and your instinct is to walk deeper into it when you know we're on our way to help? Listen, No, you listen. I'm not done yelling at your stupid ass for making me worry about you. Okay, but... all of our instrument at HQ started going wild. We broke basically every traffic law in Tokyo twice to get here as quickly as possible. And then we find an open sewer entrance, little Ryota peering down into the dirty tunnel, clearly considering climbing down there despite our best efforts to cover for you and keep him busy. Sure, except... So we take a look for ourselves, it's corruption in all directions, the whole place absolutely soaking in spirit residue. It's like they're amassing an arm beneath our feet and you go sniffing around alone? It's not... Maybe let her finish. Worst of all, you arrive, stinking but unscathed, having been gone just long enough to have me convinced that you were really hurt down there, that I would never see you alive again. Is there something going on between them? I smell something. The problem with disappearing into a dangerous sewer all alone is that the longer you're gone, after Rinko has asked you to be cautious, the more time she has to consider the things she'll shout at you when you return. The things we've been through together, when you're in danger, it's as if I can't feel it. It's as if I can feel it, Mother of God. Deep down, but there's nothing I can do. What if you had died? The thought of being haunted by you, of all people. I almost climbed down there to kill you myself. I'm sorry, should have waited. Don't you dare to be nice to me right now. I need to calm down. I value your friendship and support. I didn't hear that. Safely above ground, reunited with his team, KK turns his attention to the original source of all this drama, his young client Ryota. You were never going to tell me, were you? Sasuke isn't your best friend, he's your dog. Wait, what? Where did that dog come from? Was that what came running at us in the sewers, like at the end before he came up? He's my dog and my best friend. It would have been helpful for you to say that it's a dog and not a human being, you piece of shit. KK steps back nervously as Sasuke tries to jump into his lap, tail wagging, but he's a cutie pie. He is a cutie pie. Sasuke was a dog all along. God fucking damn it. Oh, calm down. He just wants to be pet. Jeez, who would have thought that such a tough-as-nails former detective would have such a strong phobia around dogs? Don't have to broadcast it, alright? Don't be scared. Sasuke loves everyone. Maybe he should draw the line at loving monsters and following them into sewer. Ryota hugs his dog and gets a face full of licks in response. KK relaxes slightly, seeing how harmless this little dog is, but still keeps some distance. Thank you so much for bringing him home safely, Mr. KK. Mr. KK? Oh, what an adorable alias. When exactly did you start going by this new short nickname, KK? I suppose it has a fun ring to it, not quite so formal as your full name, K. Before we get too sidetracked, as the lead investigator on this one, you've got some paperwork to do. KK. He looks different now. Not sure what's worse, fighting monsters or filling out these damn forms. KK makes me think of Krispy Kreme. God dang it, now you're making me think of it too. Krispy Kreme. It's obvious that you prefer the fighting to paperwork. KK Krispy Kreme scribbles out a few quick lines, only Ed can read them. Hey kid, this is for you. Oh, is it a prize for helping you find that ghost? Yeah, sure. Almost, it's the bill. Oh, Jesus. They didn't even talk about that beforehand. Original glazed and brewed coffee. Yes, 1000%. Oh, now I'm getting hungry. Ryota's face sinks as he's left holding the check. Lucky for you, today's works is pro bono. That means free. Consider this your receipt. I'm feeling generous right now. Oh, that's nice. Ryota looks closely at the paper in his hand. It says, the case of the cursed manhole. Extermination complete, KK. I don't know why, but it sounds so bad. The case of the cursed manhole. I can't get my mind out of the gutter, and I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Leaning in over his shoulder, Rinko lets out an uncharacteristically loud burst of laughter. A good name for a band. God damn it. Now I get it. You didn't choose the nickname KK. Sloppy paperwork chose it for you. There's a lot in this life that we don't get to choose. Call me what you like. Now, like I've got any use for a real name these days, and definitely not one of my old names. It doesn't matter what anyone calls me as long as I find that bastard. KK's gaze looks fierce, as though he's recalling a bitter past. Reflected in his eyes is Ryota, who looks pleased to have received KK's autograph. We are the cursed manhole, and this song is for the red-haired girl in the back. Can we quote that? Honestly, Riku, we need to... Very important. This is fantastic. KK's expression softens up in response. That said, I guess KK's not so bad. All the quotes. All the quotes. Oh, nice. Okay. I see. 2.5 hours with a matter of how much we were talking. Okay. That is cute. Okay, so we have a group of people that are detectives when it comes to, like, ghost situations. He touched a crystal at some point that I guess gave him the powers that he has. That's what I'm guessing now, because that's... I mean, probably. But Rinko called him a former detective, if I understood that correctly. This kind of reminds me of, what's it called? What's the anime called? It kind of reminds me of Bungo Stray Dogs. It's kinda, sorta, very far away, maybe? I'm not sure. I won't spoil, but I will guide. Yes. Yes, that is very much appreciated. So story-wise, I am definitely intrigued. We'll see how the actual gameplay treats me. But yes, this is nice. Bethesda. I want to say Bethesda always does a good job. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. We'll look at everything. So many names. Getting a little bit hungry. A less goofy Ghostbusters. That is... Honestly, that is a good... name for it. There's a lot of people, goddamn. The only thing that I saw now... So I have Ghostwire Tokyo, the normal version on Epic Games. Now that I think about it, let me look at the Xbox version again. I don't know what the difference between the deluxe version and the normal one is. I just want to see which one is on Game Pass. Game Pass? What did we think? Everyone that has not played this novel game yet, what do we think? Okay, it's also just a normal one, the Ghostwire Deluxe. Okay. So it's the normal version on both, so it doesn't matter. Gotcha. Okay. Deluxe gives you outfits, Deluxe has a story DLC and some other. Okay. You know, I was just looking for safety, but okay, we don't have the Deluxe. We don't need the Deluxe, that's fine. Okay. Nice. I am intrigued. The main thing now is, can I install Ghostwire without deleting another game? Okay. We're letting this roll through. Okay, let me see in the Discord real quick. Hide your guns, Evan, you never know. Oh, Jesus. He already knows where they are. Yes. I mean, what guns? God dang it. I do know where the guns are, but, it's been so long, and I am not... I'm not familiar yet. I am not familiar yet with... Or, oh my god. I am not familiar enough with the guns that I would be able to load them correctly and take the safety off without having the gun explode in my face. So I'm not touching that. Maybe it was just outfits now that I say that I don't know DLC part of the... Okay, let me see. We can look that up real quick. This looks so pretty. Okay, so question just Rico real quick. We had a couple of choices that we were allowed to make in this game. The outcome 100% would have been the same anyways, but are there going to be choices in the actual game as well? And if yes, are they going to have a big impact, if that makes sense? Okay, let's switch. Can close that. Spider's Thread Story quest was part of the final free update. Okay, okay. Can turn the music up now, or just in general, because I put the game sound to like sick or something. Oh, now I can hear myself again. There we go. Now I can hear myself better because it's actually loud. There we go. I hope sound-wise it was okay. That I was not like too loud with everything, because there were not a lot going on, but like, you know. Let's see. So I can get rid of this one. Only 1.3 gigabytes, but space is space. Their choices yet it's Bethesda after all. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Would have kind of surprised me if they put choices in a novel game, but then not have choices in the actual game. But not as heavy as Fallen and Scammer. Okay. Okay. Because I'm always terrified of making the wrong choices. And I'm a escape. Oh my god. A safe scum, so. How much space do I have? Can it show me? I don't know how much space I have. You'll know what I mean when you play it. Okay, yeah, no, I can imagine. I can imagine. Okay, let me just look real quick. I hope this is not gonna inflict the performance. Okay, okay, interesting that the Prelude game is free after, like, that's free anyways. That's nice. I didn't see that before. So just let me see Ghostwire. If the Ghostwire Deluxe is on sale right now anyways for, like, not even $30. Normally 80 bucks, goddamn. Okay, let's see. I just want to see. Can you tell me? Okay. The deluxe edition includes streetwear outfit pack and shinobi outfit and kunai weapon. That's literally it. That's literally all that comes additionally. So weapon, outfit pack, and weapon. Kunais are really cool. Okay. I am debating now. The game is probably not gonna download, especially not during streaming, let's be honest. That's gonna take ages. I'm thinking right now, if we just want to call it an early day today, I mean, we're not even at 3 hours. If you want to call it an early day today, or if we maybe just want to jump into Genshin real quick and just do like dailies or something. But I'm also hungry. I honestly am hungry. Would you guys be interested in playing Word on stream? And I will run to actually make myself food. Does that sound like an idea? What do we think? Because I don't really want to call it quits yet. Because I am hungry, but it's gonna take a hot minute to do my